Good morning. What a mess out there. We are dealing with conditions that are just tough in many locations. Our view right now in Fargo-Moorhead is one of murky weather. We've had quite a bit of fog and mist and rain. There's been sleet, even some snow mixed in there. You can see some drops on our Skycam as the camera shakes and the wind picks up. Fargo, a total so far of a ½ inch of liquid precipitation, including about an inch of sleet and snow. So we're right in that transition zone between where the heavy rain fell in the east last night. We're getting a break from that now in the east, a relative break. And then, of course, this area, big area of blue, the snow to the north and west of the Fargo-Moorhead area. So Grand Forks right in the heart of it, back along Highway 2 to Devil's Lake, down through Jamestown, and then heading west on I-94, you would be running into this as well. However, I-94, as a reminder, is closed between Fargo and Jamestown, and this whole area under the snow, we have no travel advised. So a lot of trouble here out there today with this system. The cold part of it shifting just a little bit north and west, again, putting Fargo right in that middle part of this storm where we're seeing a little bit of everything so far. Now, eventually, overall, this storm will shift eastward. So the wind and the snow with it will move east too. So Fargo will eventually see some snow, and even into Lakes Country, where we've had so much rain, we'll see some snow there too today. So checking out our winds, basically right along the Red River and west is where it's been strongest. We're looking at winds into the 40s, gusts getting close to 50 miles per hour now in Jamestown, with, again, visibility that's really dropping in a lot of spots. Grand Forks, this is I-29. You can see much of the road surface covered here in our view on this DOT cam, and visibility down thanks to that area of snow. And out to the west in the Cullum area, we just skipped right past it. We'll zip back there. You can see that there's lots of snow-covered areas. The road hard to make out, the sky hard to make out as well. This is an area out west where we've had heavy snow as well. In fact, Carrington reported a foot of snow earlier this morning. So visibility, of course, down where that snow is falling and the wind is whipping it around. To the south and east where things have quieted, we've got all that fog and mist limiting our visibility as well. So temperatures in the east have been largely around freezing or above. Out to the west, a couple of degrees or a few degrees below freezing with this one. So checking out your hour-by-hour planner. If you're in Fargo, you're in other places waking up wondering where is the snow, well, here it comes this morning. Gradually, it will be shifting eastward through the morning hours and into the afternoon. In the meantime, the wind will continue to pick up, so visibility and conditions will continue to go downhill for places like Fargo and other places that haven't seen much in the way of snow. By noon, ongoing right in the heart of the valley, the wind and the snow coming down and temperatures dipping at that point below freezing in Fargo and other spots. Now, over to the east, we may not see as much, but you'll still see that potential for some snowflakes, but you can see overall the chances for snow diminishing as that system moves on. What won't be dropping is the wind. That's going to continue to blow as we head into the later evening hours tonight and into the overnight hours. And so that means where we picked up all that heavy snow out west, that will continue to get blown around. Once the snow is done, Fargo, places east, our chances for low visibility and blizzard conditions should drop pretty quickly, given that that snowpack has melted quite a bit. We've had rain on top of it, so there's quite a crust on that. And if we don't get a lot of snow, there won't be much for the wind to work with. However, the winds will still be intense, and there are concerns with just wind overall being strong and issues with tree branches and other areas and structures that struggle with the wind. Now, heading into tomorrow morning, we really do quiet down for cleanup. Snowfall potential, there will be still some spotty areas in that 3 to 6 inch range. Fargo could see about 1 inch to 3 inches. So a lot less given the track of this storm, as we talked about. That was a possibility. And again, we're keeping an eye on the radar for this to start shifting eastward. And in fact, there's a little development too down in southeastern North Dakota with some snow there as well. So more on this coming up throughout the morning.
I'm so happy that we didn't get that foot of snow here in the metro. That could have happened. I woke up and I was like, thank you.
You know, it'll still not be nice out there today, especially as the snow moves in. But you're right, we're not going to see that foot of snow that some of our neighbors out to the west have had to deal with and will continue to deal with.
Thank you, Lisa.